ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
I'm ready.
I'm very ready. Very, very ready.
Alright, so we are live right now. As you can tell, we are in a hot tub together with Mimi.
Fucking get it. Fucking get it.
We are doing, of course, Hooked on You, which is now officially available on Steam for those who are interested in wanting to purchase the said game. I have to thank my husband for buying said game for me and Mimi. Uh, and
Didn't work on my channel, so we're doing it on Jinx's.
yeah, so you know what? Since we're doing this together, Jinxie Mimi. Ah, Jinxie me. How about
That
that?
works.
Alright, Jinxie me. God, why is the game so low? Hang on. Hello?
Hello.
Game. Game. Load. Please load. I swear to God, if you brought Tick Tick to me. It's loading. Infinite load. Oh, there we go. Okay. Number
A really
one.
long loading screen.
Settings. We're gonna turn up the music just a wee bit. Alright. Cough, cough, cough. You wake up on the beach soaking wet salt water, stinging the inside of your throat as you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Cough, cough. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Dots! Because I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time, endless time. Really. Ooh. Entirely if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Jinxie me. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was... Cough, cough. As I was saying... You only look down at your feet and ankle deep in the crystal blue water, a newly revived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals... can't read for shit.
It reveals a grotesque discovery.
There we go. Mimi can read. Ugh! The fuck? A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark pile bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming, well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face? Mimi, we gotta pick a choice.
I mean, we need to get out of here. Whatever's going on.
Fucking run. You turn away from the wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. Exhausted, you stopped and look behind you. Your footsteps are raised by soft blue waves. You turn inland. Considering your lack of options, you've got no choice but to walk into the bush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about the shadowy fortress. Terror freezes you and your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right. but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Hello, zombie unicorn. Welcome on in.
Hi!
Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft pumped into your foot. Whoa. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? You turn around and you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Mommy Huntress!
Mommy!
Fucking mommy. Oh, Wraith. Hi. Oh, Mummy Spirit. She's so cute. Fucking Daddy Trapper.
Daddy? Sorry.
Hey, Daddy? Sorry.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to raise curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, well, call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Trapper, hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, turtling monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though.
We're monster fuckers.
What do you do? Spirit, hello, welcome on in. Yes, welcome on in. Do we toss it back? Do we kick it? Say no thanks, say nothing, and do nothing?
So I'm pretty sure this decides who you go with.
Well, it doesn't say exactly.
It doesn't, but...
Can we just talk about how beautiful Mommy Huntress is?
Oh my god,
Like, oh my god, she's so fucking hot. Also, I need to turn down this music. I can't do it! Okay, we need to do something. Any, mini, miny, mo.
Toss it, like axes, I don't know, like axes.
Okay, give me just a second straight. Let me just mute this, okay? Okay. What the fuck is this? It's the new DVD dating sim. And welcome in, Kuro. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on a beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arches beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as the grips it in her hand. You look her up and down. Consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural.
I harden on its blood.
They're speaking directly to you, and you still can't bring yourself to reply your interest. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball cart. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your instructions onto their private beach. Should you friend, worried, excited, I did prefer to them as killers, not too much to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as drifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Jinxie. Me. You were made for this.
Yeah,
oh, jeez. If Spooky Ocean Voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you're derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. voice him?
Sorry, I'm shoving chicken in my mouth. I feel like he'd be like a really rough and tumble grandpa.
You derailed the game just by saying you nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go with that Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands.
Don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is.
Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean there's here to be more than distracted from my total domination? I can't! I can't make up the fucking voice! I was right that sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care what slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Jinxie, me. You might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive you say you are. Ah!
Average.
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 Pretty average, I think. It's spirit talking.
Face in the crowd. A normal one. Meaningless life in an endless cycle.
I think you're quite cute myself. Like a chipmunk
or
a grizzly bear.
Her ass! Oh my god!
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. I'm straight up picking invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I already am.
What was your best subject in school?
Okay, in all honesty, history was my main favorite.
I also really liked history.
Okay, history. History?
It's important to know what you came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we always will anyways, but still.
Okay, I gotta turn it up just a wee bit. What's your favorite animal? Oh. I'm stuck between the both.
I really like cats.
Cats?
I'm a cat person.
Definitely a cat.
Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific way of loving all things cats, and more specifically black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway.
What's your favorite color?
We should say bloody red.
Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is another word for pain.
What's your dream job?
You pick.
Nightclub promoter. Out of all of these, that's the most interesting.
Oh shit! No!
Oh,
shit! What the fuck just happened?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, fuck me! Okay, best flavor of ice cream. Let's just go. Fucking chocolate. Let's go. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
My flavor is pain. Same.
Same here.
Tots. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever, convinced myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me, I am right always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal, kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me the best flavor of ice cream. I personally like mint chip, but I also like chocolate more.
I'm craving chocolate right now. So like
chocolate, yeah.
Chocolate.
The best flavor is chocolate. You got a reading problem. I just told you mint chip was there. Is that you almost brought yourself a game over here, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. I can say you like mint chip. You like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate!
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 Best flavor is chocolate! In case it wasn't clear who was in charge, it's me. You have to understand it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Oh my Oh my god, try again.
We're little Dickens.
Okay, this is just a replay.
Yeah, just skip through this.
God, mommy's so fucking hot.
Oh my god, she's so thick. Fucking crush me.
I fucking want her to crush me with her fucking thick
Crush me!
thighs. And her fucking
Crush
man
me!
arms. Average. Invisibility.
I feel like if we do super strength on that one, Huntress would like us more.
True. But we already did it. History. Got a cat. It was red. Nightclub. Okay, we're gonna say chocolate. Alright, we're gonna just do the mint chip. Upsets. I think we're gonna do just fine. Anywho, or any whore, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loan the big dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up? I'm a spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering in society's carefully calculated lie. To keep everyone subservient to those in power, it's better to just choose those and not to take part.
Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no! Wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to have on this island, along with lots of love.
Oh my god, her hair! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, there it is, if you know what I mean.
Grow up.
Grow a body!
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog, and I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew. Really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it! Don't speak for me, I also hate it.
Stop speaking entirely, actually.
For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. spirit, mommy.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead.
I'd say go back to my yak. It's the massive boat dock nearby.
Yeah.
I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, despite soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's fallen in needlessly and the cruelty it endures. What about hanging out by the pool? I found the water calming, simple and beautiful. Hey, what about your volleyball game? We can exercise and still have fun. Have some fun as a group.
Are you all serious? That's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun.
Where do you want to go?
Mommy.
Where do we want to go?
Volleyball, if it's with mommy. Volleyball with mommy. Mommy.
I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly.
Oh my god, them thighs.
Oh my god, Claudette and Dwight!
Can I be Claudette, please?
Yes,
please,
you
please,
can voice Claudette. I'll voice Dwight.
Okay. Hold on!
Just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on this island. This place we call Murder's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with the capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandate jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the vendor of your choosing.
However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, so don't just run off and do various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much automating around here.
Well, the least you can do is allow us to do our job.
The most you could do is help us get off this,
Dwight!
Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I try to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. Seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier combinations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. It doesn't quite have the charm that this island has. Though, trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong now. If you go off, it's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what'll it be?
Mommy. Mommy.
Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games, he has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yak. What kind of person
Yacht.
Yacht? I call it yak!
You give it yak!
Sorry, I have a learning disability. I hope everyone knows
It's
this.
okay.
I can't read.
It's okay, baby girl. You got it.
Ugh. What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for sneak attack from an elk. Wondering how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack.
Oop.
Games are starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk, don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived.
Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst eyeing those big bouncy buns playing on volleyball.
Claudette hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear.
What'd you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart?
You're nervous. Don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them. If they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone. Please. It's not like we've got all day, a night, week, month, year, a lifetime, entirely, all in or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think,
Mommy.
Which mommy?
Mommy! They won Supreme, Mommy!
So, Mommy Huntress?
Yes! Supreme Mommy!
Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Aw, you've got your eye on me.
Oh, crush me with your ass!
I'm flattered that you think I'm good, and honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt, correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret lair.
Wow, what a game!
It's a tie. Can there be even a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports and their busy schedule of your brutality, tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened.
Nothing! I'm totally fine!
Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have disappeared, and all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel, Trapper is stretching senselessly in between a chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the Sam will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practicing with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any time of day. Go ahead and chat up one of them. So which killer has caught your eye? You get to pick, Missy.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. Okay, you get to read as Jinxie, so I get to read, or Jinxie me, as the person, so I can read as Huntress.
I was waiting for you to be like, Mimi, take over.
Honestly, you need to take over. I'm doing too much reading.
Okay. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that?
Those moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute. It's cute uncute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. Anyway, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape.
I guess I've never thought of fitness that way. Fitting, Mom.
Fitness. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you, though. The brush as fast as they can. Forward by hunger, desperation, or just... I can't read for shit.
Should I take over for a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you through the brush as fast as they can, propelled by hunger, desperation, or just plain boredom. Doesn't seem like bored. Oh, okay, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. You be narrator. I'll take over character voices.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all of these characters. Survival on the other island. You're going to need to compensate if for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? You get to pick.
Grit. I might not be strong, but I'm tough. You know what I mean? Like Chewie?
She did not seem to know what you mean.
Like, ready for anything. To do whatever it takes to survive. Oh, sure, like hold your enemy down. Like, hold your enemy's head down in the river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes life away with it. Maybe not anything, but I'm ready for a lot of things.
You're ready to impress because we're just getting started.
Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. TM.
Oh.
It's time to see if our friend has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Jinx me.
Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you.
Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner.
You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. You don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts on top of a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately invisible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To retrieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not to end. Okay, ready to play, or you like me to repeat that? Okay, let's just click ready.
Ready!
Away we go! Show them what you got. Oh, God! Oh. Perfect. Not bad. Oh shit, that's going fast. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Fuck!
I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? Mommy.
For the record, I am and you got 4 points. Hatchet throwing, cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere loud horn blows, the survivor snaps into action. Time's up!
You heard him. Get to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Did you know how complete
Complicated?
Complicated it is to run a game like that, much worse than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some promiscuous, fancy epic like you find on cable. Dwayne and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh great, terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to a certain other people either. Start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh, we get Trickster too!
Hey!
Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him. Expected steer? I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers. My whole stick gets a little frustrated.
Hey there, you're looking good, Jinxie me. Real good.
Oh my god. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table.
Oh my god.
Side by side. Look at this. We can't even sit everyone on the screen. At the same time, you probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You can sit on one side, the rest of them will sit on the opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms.
Oh my god.
Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight... Oh, that's you.
Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit.
We hope all enjoy. We really, really hope you do.
You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating?
It's meat.
Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't indulge.
My favorite! Meat is good.
Meat is good.
Meat is murder.
Oh.
I'll do Wraith and Trapper. Okay, so what we'll do is...
we need to divide it.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll do Dwight, Wraith, Trapper, and Narrator. You do the females.
Okay, I am all the women. Okay.
I'll be all the men, since I'm usually the manly man.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Okay. But you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now?
I'm just sharing facts, you know. You need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping, let's eat!
Hey, Jinxie me, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree bun down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric, sandwiched between some layers of meat.
Heck, is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours!
And we'll do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not craving up this delectable meal.
Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am, with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything with twain.
First, who says twang? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood.
You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Offs.
The hell is it?
Oh, I'll show you both ends of my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like.
Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azur. I can't even fucking pronounce this weapon.
Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to death. To a second death, oh my god.
Oh my god. Let me just bring this up just a wee bit so people can at least see some of the wording. Alright. Hey, Jinxie Me, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean Dealer. Otherwise this will go on for hours, no hypo. They once
Hyperbole.
argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it, when they're done they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of itineraries.
Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner?
Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold.
We hated it when it got cold.
Here's a machete freshly sharpened. Mini games consist of 2 parts on top of the pointer, which rotates the clock, blah blah blah. Alright, we already know what this says. Alright. Ready!
Ready?
Anyway, here we go, slice. Perfect. Fuck. Not bad. Fuck.
It's pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner's finally served.
For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obvious as hell, I mean. Oh shit, I forgot the ocean. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 90% as disgusting as it could be if they just try to mash stuff through there.
I was thinking maybe we could read Ocean together, kind of like an ethereal thing. It'd be funny also.
Okay.
Spirit.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Jinxie Me. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my animate is? I don't think my district tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of this group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you and you're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them?
Look, a seagull.
Look at that! That's seagull!
Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Jinxie me. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise.
Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun.
But the seagull.
Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points.
I swear.
You're beginning to feel lightheaded.
It waved at me.
Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, many of them led to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting sense is over, having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even for itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to the ocean character. With some quality early game storytelling. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gripedly pouring cold water into your mouth. Oh my god.
Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. I'm usually just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not really scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me. For me.
You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word, like some creep! Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up.
Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that! Yes, I did! You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people?
Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign.
All I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought I was right.
Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous.
Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? Maybe me?
She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. We're gonna fucking accept that. I don't give a shit. When a murderer's idling, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. And you can chow down on jerky sensually, right?
I'd love some.
After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to behold and ask another question.
Have you ever been in a relationship before?
Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, Jinxie me. Her face! Can we talk about her face? Oh my
Mommy,
god.
kiss me, kiss me, kiss
Fucking...
me, kiss me, sorry,
oh my
kiss me,
god.
kiss me, kiss me.
Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this sulky bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Jinxie me.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it?
You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask.
You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced human living?
This is up to you. I've been making a lot of decisions.
Yeah, well, sure, a thing or two.
You silly goose.
You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the Bardin off, collect a lock of Huntress's hair and clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better.
Much better.
Huntress is so happy that he taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as the things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hands which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that you stick to the...
Itinerary.
Itinerary. Thank you.
And attend each event as scheduled!
Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities.
That's strictly slotted for after camp story time. At this rate, we'll be late!
Playing sick? No, I was... No time for excuses.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes... Wait, hold on. But it's scheduled for what after comes after the flirting.
Go, 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 go! Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particularly,
But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule.
that means that we're behind on time for evening activities.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narratively heavy experience.
You're telling us only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head off clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you. You embrace your fate.
Sorry, everyone. I think you're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out.
Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once?
Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cool. I can't even
Yeah.
read. Please. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love the hack and slash and slice.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. So,
Thanks, Amy. Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name.
please pick someone quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Well, okay, so let's decide this together. Wraith apparently said this was his favorite time to explain things.
You think we should be nice?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, let's be nice.
Should we give it to Wraith?
We'll give it to Wraith. We've been getting really touchy-feely with Huntress, so, you know. Give it to Wraith.
I choose you, Wraith. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement, a lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is.
You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop.
As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into a hollow, dark eye socket. If you're looking for something Shakespearean and the story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness of staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Dripping, dripping, dripping. From the trunk. He opened it, found a frightening stranger bound and gagged. The young man revealed, was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He fled the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly sliced the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. "What did you do?" he asked the boss. "I did your job for you." "What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars." The boss let out a miserable scoff. His face controlling... What is that word? Okay. An evil dismay for a pathetic wrench in front of him. "Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are?" I don't know," mumbled the young man. "Yes, you do," screamed the boss. "Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of their problems. Eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends, or actually you do." "No," the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. "Yes, you're nothing more than an executor. You've reaped hundreds of souls." The young man's body shook with soft spawns as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up and now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl of the older man's face. Young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car and the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking outside behind, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its unraveling crying and wet face. Empty as He grabbed the boss's head and dug his fingers in, further piecing his skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled, empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. And when the boss's head still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of body, and he smiled. Ray stares back into the sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were, when you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until... Okay, you make the choice.
Nah, dog. I think you should make a choice because I've been making a lot of choices.
Bitch, I just asked you.
No, I think you should make this choice.
Oh my god. Make a joke.
Hey, you said no Shakespeare. I'm pretty sure that's from Romeo and Juliet.
Trapper laughs at your callback. Grace looks down at his feet. I like you, Jinxie me. Here, have a golden coin. It's my love language. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility.
Tranquility.
That lasts for 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Oh god.
Okay. Should I do him?
Sure, you can.
Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his subsequent clues of you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me then, I mean, look at the others aren't around. But I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool? And like, I don't know, whatever you know. A dip in the pool with the Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip, plus if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Hey, do you remember my story?
You mean like the one you just told? Like a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you think of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird?
I would forgive him.
Yeah, same.
I would forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened in his past led him to that point. He was just trying to be good.
Yes, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? No.
No, not really. I mean, I can imagine someone knowing like that? That would be awful. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Awful. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly.
Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes.
Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk, not since, I heard that story from somebody else a long time ago.
The story you just told us 2 minutes ago.
Exactly. The one that wasn't about me.
Usually we'd be nervous that we were just about to make things awkward when we barge in.
Obviously, we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight.
Either way, it's time for bed.
For you, but not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in those tight little affair-themed escort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to attend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Ray's story about the young man who found out he was part of the sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? What if you like it? Before you can dwell too far or too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit mentioning to see a smile like that lit by a fire blit.
We must apologize for the accommodations.
We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire.
Perhaps some music will put you at ease?
Just try to keep the volume to them. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh, here we go.
No, it's creepy.
I don't even hear it.
It's a deep, low murmur.
Alright, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing. 4 years ago, it was pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to.
Is this the owner behavior?
Ah, this is the owner podcast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my god,
internally,
that's so...
some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are half-time and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart. We have people that are part of the mods team, the community management team. It's a big machine because for you, community might mean you and your friends.
Alright, let's turn it off. No matter how many How many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Should we ask Mommy?
Mommy. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company.
Huntress appears in an instant you really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep, but she's feeling restless. Ooh.
The Soviet... oh, shit, hold on. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it!
You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would have hurt you so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying. I'm out here, you know? You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you reading a worn paperback.
Oh, hey, what? Shh.
Clearly she has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. Seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down.
Oh, you're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with Huntress right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better.
Ooh?
It's completely by accident I even saw them over here, but it's not like I was looking out for you or anything. Tsundere bitch. It was simply the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are very obviously mind our own business types, not the phony look out for each other as an excuse for just being nosy types. But well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we've got things in common? Who knows? If we spent a little more time together tomorrow, we might find that, I don't know, we get along. And by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not, whatever, I don't care. Bye. Good nights and sweet dreams to you too, I guess?
Finally alone for this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I think Spirit's jealous.
Yeah, Jill's bitch.
Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the consensuous talk directly to the camera. Oh no.
Oh, shit, okay. I think today went really well. There were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end up in a bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. so I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do? Okay. Attractive. Mysterious. I really don't know many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off of my safaran. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer is, or who they'll want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Right, I think knows more than he's letting on to about this place, but he's an awful hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Mazer, Buzzkill, and Trapper? Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, but I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me feel that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life.
If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them, even the few people I can tolerate. I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living for now. One false step and haha, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. They better call me Trapper. I swear, if I watch this later and you call me as Evan, I'm going to kill the crony guy. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize that I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself?
Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine.
You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep at the campfire, but you woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't roll out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, though. And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Oh, no.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start the incredible day off, alright?
Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows magicians are her morning people.
I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island.
Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now, is never mind, he has left.
Well, at least he brought me a cup of...
No, wait, don't drink that!
What the hell is that?
They don't call him Trickster because he's good on the skateboard. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people to drink on drinks so they can have a good morning. I was almost certainly not coughing. I don't want anyone casually poisoning impersonating and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, and the type of place you give is 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, review 2, and not internally imprisoned of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithm. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so we can please move on. Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly nominalistic, possibly unreal narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? It's not permanent, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this very moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean, I dominate the land, I submerge those who define me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an internal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. Should really judge it on the artist's intent and whenever a possible art from the mindset of giving them the benefit of doubt. Constructioning these editors' assimilations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconspicuous, but that's just the nature of progress. Perfection is overrated, the universe is filled with mysterious. We ought to celebrate those who endeavor to bear their souls as part of the creative process with the unlimited intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them.
Oh shit. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good?
You don't have to say it's like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made up cup of coffee. You having fun?
Huh?
I said, are you having fun?
Yeah,
Leaning over.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Not me trying to get in your lap. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago.
They always do this on the second morning.
Sad, really.
Even if they do make some great points.
Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Jinxie May.
The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not... yes, it's been really entertaining.
How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining?
Wow, 10 stars, here we come.
Can someone remind me to skip this section next time?
Nope.
We do need to ask you one more question, though. We had to sign away all of our rights to say anything negative about this place.
Would you please sign this non-agreement?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in any verbal contracts stating that I, Jinxie May, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island.
Perfect.
Delightful.
Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Jinxie May, it's still totally cool if you have considered feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of gamers resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudia have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear your belly. That can mean only one thing: breakfast.
Is it okay if I sit in your lap?
Yeah. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to large up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach spots. We're all half naked in tropical paradise. We can get some strawberries here, or yogurt. Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, and desperation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing inspiration, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Rather you survive today is 50-50 at the best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Hunter steps up to talk about her feelings.
At this point, what do you think can happen? I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store.
How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else weirdly and stand up breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit.
If I look especially rested in the morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm too much of a dedicated to finding revenge to never sleep again. But just because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Now, if you don't mind...
Oh shit, sorry.
Are you okay? Are you here?
I am eating.
Ah, okay, well, I'll eat. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resigning being trapped here with you all looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect, here he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not like too much fun. Though that would be weird, but like a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you. Really, bitch? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I made a process of everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any of your breakfast, but so be it. Oh my goodness. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Are you addressing to me? Well, yeah, I guess it's that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves an illusionary that you're lost in your mind seeing how I'm not real and at all. I heard it this time, I think coming from behind the pole shed. No, stick it in there a little more, yeah. That's it, yeah. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. That feels right. This is uncomfortable. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea those two even do whatever it is they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster's brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. You know what? What do you think we're doing? You were doing. I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying new ways to kill each other is desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day and we spend it hoping we can stab each other in just the right spot. We won't get restricted. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it.
Mommy.
My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, jinxing me. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figured out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both tragically and comedy, romantically. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't short a lot so far. Today was exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving is true, centered, and sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your previous sun. Skippy-toothed like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. That's no tree at all. It's... Oh god.
Hey, babe. I'm better.
Welcome back. Of course, you come back right as he comes back.
Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some kind of forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all Hollywood celebs hang out if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around, nerd.
Okay, you get to raid.
Okay. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. But the blow-up bat? Threatening but adorable. It makes for interesting silhouette. Genius design.
He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. You're not the best friends. Just because he had a little talk about being a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back and take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gone pretty cozy.
We should get out of here. I know that there's a place quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there.
Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit, a pocket knife? You decide to bring us as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you wash up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugsterist. You look up at the towering goddess trying to form since when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I demand that you recognize her. Reconsider. While settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted. Tough choice. You weight your options quickly because you can only go on one date today and you don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horribly wrenching, writhing death after drinking. It's because the lemons were poison all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Mimi. Mimi, you get to pick.
I want a bunny fuck bunny, mommy.
You want a bunny fuck the bunny?
Yeah. I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! Plus, this will also allow you time to kind of not read as much. So.
You and Huntress make your way to the scheduled beach house. Your heart thrumps in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrumps is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror. Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across the thorny bushes. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived at a cabin in the woods, equivalent in nearly all horror films and stories. You've come here willingly with fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on it. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side if trying to grab your reaction to her hideaway.
Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh.
Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg for her lover of Fang. But hey, I don't judge.
Come on in. Let's explore.
You follow her inside. It's creepy, wretchedy, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm.
Quite the decorator.
She blushes indeed. She is a chandelier made of bones, hangs indirectly from the floor ceiling, and collecting of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not this mortal coy anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she looks at you again.
What do you think of my collection?
It's so much.
Oh.
I didn't think it was like that! I didn't think it was gonna say that! Oh shit!
No!
No, I fucked up!
Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably missed them. And keys! Goodness, the keys! It's a bit much, isn't it?
Huntress lights up and she's excited that you know all of these random things are called.
I still very badly want to know why humans carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. And it is a bit much. Which just means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this!
Okay, I picked the right choice, didn't I?
That was nerve-wracking, though.
I was scared. For a second, I thought she was gonna stab us.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh?
She gave us the key.
She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word...
Accoutrement.
Accoutrement. Okay, moving on then. I'm sorry about my dogs, by the way. They won't shut the fuck up.
We can barely hear them.
Okay, good.
I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We can find so many goodies on the island. First, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot.
Hello, Gospic. God damn, I can't.
You want me to take over reading?
Yes, just take over reading, because
Okay.
that stupid dog is barking constantly.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I will keep your chat entertained. I got this. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Jinxie me? Huntress considers this for a beat, and she seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive, and you hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Huh? Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses the balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have the time to enjoy taking this moment in... What the fuck are those? Oh my gosh. Oh no!
I'm back.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading
Oh no,
what that says.
an attack. A hoarder of killer crabs invaded through the crevices, and poorly conditioned cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, cackling their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? You quickly reach out and grab a... I can't even pronounce... I'm gonna call it crap off of the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a crab is a Russian sword. Not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away, attacking the crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss scurry away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns into you with a gaze that full of passion and endure. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the quicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off of her hatchet. It's a scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be source of what she's wiping off.
Like we're having crab for dinner.
Give me 1 second, guys.
BYT.
Let me fix the noise suppression again on my microphone.
I'm sitting in Jinx's lap. I'm sitting in Jinx's lap. Ain't nobody give a crap, but
Okay.
I am sitting in Jinx's lap. What?
She doesn't smile at your joke. She has the ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch.
Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really got me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. What about you? Yes. Of course. I love kids. I'd love to be a parent one day. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day, teaching her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. What were you like as a kid?
You try to imagine this giantess as a meek kid in buffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft.
So innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But
Oh shit!
Oh,
Fuck me. My mouse did the weird double click thing
it's okay.
when I was trying to move away from it. Oh no, she's onto you. Onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head, nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight bang at stairs that pales some sort of... I'll just put... I don't know.
Save!
Totally, yeah, totally.
Oh, I think you might be onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here.
Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from the near stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Truthfully, it doesn't seem like the strange to you, but it's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement.
But it needs to happen back at the beach.
Oh god. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good-fashioned revelry.
It's true. Exactly like the voice that we cannot hear, and we certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to be here to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny.
Trapper endures from the waters as he is in slow motion. He hears his Paul Newman on the horseback. He's also was holding his breath under there is this whole time waiting for his cue. That's been a bit I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in the court cottage. That's cute. How about a quant mansion, or better yet, how about one-on-one? God damn it! I can't read.
Do you want me to just take over for?
Yeah, I can't read right now.
Just let me take over, and whenever you're good, let me know.
It's just there's okay. Let me take a pause for a second for everyone to know. Yes, I can read. It's just certain words I can't read. It's just hard.
Got you, Bean. No worries. It's like my sister says Prinzel whenever she meets Pretzel. I've heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can be there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over the body from the inside. The fuck, dude? Oh no, Mama's here, Mama's here, Mama. Wow, Trapper is the real deal, and by real, I do really mean by deal as I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for food the rest of your life? With me, you can get it both ways, savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Mama's here. You know what we gotta do. Fuck off. As if. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He looks like he's like the turn of this century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman, with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish in my independence, and I don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight, you feel like the life may leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver.
AZ came into chat. Oh, you like Legion? That's awesome! I'm glad you like Legion. The butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird, he's just gonna stay in there all night.
Shall we continue our date? Oh my god, mommy.
Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way. It's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Okay, why is it... Okay, there we go.
Can you believe that guy?
Okay, so it's not just me. I think it's the game, because every time I click with my mouse, it doesn't want to go through, and sometimes I have to click spacebar, and it doesn't want to go through half of the time either. Also, you're off camera.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry, Mommy.
You're fine. You can read now.
Okay. Hold on. I scoot over. Yes. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper. Pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet.
She winks a bunny mask eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair, animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from the famous teen vampire drama. And that one scene where all she calls a spider monkey, Huntress doesn't call you that. Fucking reference of Twilight! Good God!
Wait!
Eventually she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooden clearing in the forest. Sorry, I got just... hang on. You may have to read for a second.
Okay. Huntress prances around like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Oh. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now that you're all alone in the middle of the forest, which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A melodious voices floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me! Darn it! That was so fun! You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes oh god, numbers. Fuck. 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I just keep trying to relax and have a good time, but it's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What if we let our pants down? Come on,
no.
I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you?
Sorry.
Sorry, it was the adrenaline from the game. It got me in a mood. Read the room wrong.
Oh look, Claudia and Dwight are back.
Okay, we are here for a good reason this time.
Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just dinner time. Get some grub. Ugh. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it's written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from speeding an afternoon courting of a psycho killer. No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle rippling. It's time to get back to business. All the pending singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we charm them all on screen at the same time once again. So just believe me, they're all here and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. Not No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's pretty small position prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have their one moment in the spotlight is the least that we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that.
Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be a part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. I don't eat, and I don't like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what this group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working out on how they did it. That's a reference to...
You mean Beetle? You mean stop them from saying it.
Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp?
Beetle shrimp is the most new... Oh, I freaking realized it was Huntress. Oops. I thought it was Wraith.
I was about to say!
I thought it was Wraith for a second.
I was about to say, bitch, you taking my spot.
Shut up!
No, it's okay, you can be mommy.
No,
it's fine.
Go ahead and read.
Okay. Beetle shrimp? Is that some kind of new species? Because I've hunted many beetle and many shrimp, and never heard of any beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also something to do with dancing?
I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say...
Excuse you, Jinxie me. Now you were saying, Trapper?
You've done all you can. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to narrate us out of this somehow.
Hold on. Are you afraid we might actually recite some kind of spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a bit late for that.
And then a giant spray swooshed down, drop a severed head on the table, distracting everyone.
Trapper!
Hey, I've never seen this particularly served head before. What? This time I'm being honest. Sorry, my finest work, but something had to be done. We've got to be careful about which culture references we get mixed up with is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day.
Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group?
Had an interesting day, but that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing's not an option. Trapper laughs. Huntress can't understand why. Isn't it better to be upfront?
Is that a bad thing? Isn't it better to be honest about what I want in life? Maybe there's something I don't understand about human social nuances. Did you bring that to make fun of me, Jinxie me?
No, she's crying! Really, you play was humiliate the tall lady, the aggressive axe-wielding weirdo who lives alone in the woods in front of her colleagues? To each their own. The wagon closet bring out dinner, everyone eats in silence, no one trusts anyone now. They're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's Deary supernatural horror thriller set in not charming parody dating sim set in undisclosed tropical paradise.
Bon appetit. Don't you mean bon?
No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables.
Impossible to avoid on this island.
Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of sexual and deadly variety.
Ew.
When everyone fishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They lingered around you as they keep up your plate and take your napkin and dust crumbs off at the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Well, let's thank them.
Thank 'em. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us, just for doing our jobs?
Thank you kindly.
Everyone, if you would be so kind to please follow us to... Wait, oh shit, sorry. Everyone, if you would please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything.
You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice of how you said that, dweeby? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did.
Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul.
I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Poor Wraith. Everyone bullies him. You take a seat on an uncomfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Well, narrator tell a story. I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone takes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not the great sign. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Now everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something.
Did I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Boggle?
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajigger at you. You duck out this way, who knows what the thing can do, probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us.
We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress.
Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. You see me was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. You want to tell a story?
Yeah, we can tell a story.
Fine, tell a story.
Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery.
Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, or action?
Adventure.
Adventure? Okay.
Alright, do you like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure?
Now we're talking! It's not my favorite, but I respect your taste and I will nod politely.
You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here it goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story, sure.
You pause, everyone's waiting with bated breath, no pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Not much of a story, barely even a thought. My pun was better than the story. You sure that's all you have to say?
No, we were kidding. No, I was just kidding.
So what type of story do you want to tell?
Personal. I think Huntress would like that. I'll get a little personal if that's okay.
For those tales are the best, often the most sad.
It's a bit of a love story. About two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same Wolverine. Or about a deranged killer who only makes women who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college he was hosting, and she'd been dragged there by some friends.
Oh. I love the fact that he says, like, oh, and then disappears.
It couldn't have been any more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months.
It's soon to know if you can't trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet.
Exactly. I've learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across the bonfire.
Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I didn't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but the narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So what else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from a killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining.
Okay, so we've been ignoring Spirit this entire time, and
I was gonna say that too, yeah.
But also, I want Mommy to speak! Mom! Mom!
I feel like we should give Spirit some love, because we haven't given
let's-
her love much at all this entire episode.
Let's be like, hey, Spirit, what's up, baby? I suppose I could tell a story, but I really don't want to. But anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of here from anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this run from someone in the past who is dead now, and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride, technically I suppose the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful, shabby, chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of the wedding. They created 2 invitations. The 2 created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling down on the perfect one. They chose Liquito, or Lilikoi, by the way. So fancy. When it came time to figure out the decorations, however, the bride, or the fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing the cargo shorts and open-toe sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Having made such a lovely natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create a unique floral arrangement from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them by herself the morning of the wedding, so that by the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the bride, the fiancé, since they had not been married, became obsessed with knowing how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed the route, only expecting the best stems, collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon one familiar clearing, something was not to be as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful than it had ever been before. Just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms, so vibrant and colorful she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower. Every time she did, she noticed just further ahead, impossibly, were even more beautiful blooms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of spring air, the the fiancé, crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before.
Do you
But
want me
it
to
wasn't.
read? Or are you good?
I'm chill.
Okay, I just wanted to consider.
But this wasn't the clearing that she had remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering, moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, only now flies had buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as the guests gathered into the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends and family and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree-lined, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for flesh or blooms to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, until you are unable to see that you are loved for who you are, out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad.
Just like someone we know. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up.
Oh shit. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm such more of a fan of an episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator.
Tell me, Jinxie Me, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be?
Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we're seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening.
God forbid, my small talk get in the way of romantic Twilight moment.
Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. I know that we need to get back to that thing we do when we're not on screen.
Okay, you have fun tonight, but try not to wink wink end up dead.
Why'd you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not sincere, the accident, and you do know all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right?
Well, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not protector. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bottle while I roast the ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns. Try things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire, most are surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place and we could, just you and me?
On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Jinxie me is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power! Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing each other to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell your fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore.
It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trapper's apathy, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on a Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show, boom, happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy.
Mommy? Mommy?
Are we really going towards Mommy again?
I love Mommy!
Okay.
You don't want to do Mommy? You know.
Well, we really need to start branching out to the other killers too, not just her.
But like, as the narrator said, we don't have much time.
Mommy.
You know, I had a feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. And I don't say that because I'm considering eating you.
Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What are you gotten yourself into?
Let's go over to the bar. I'll make you into something special. I want her to peck me.
You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies. And are those extremely tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head, though. She bubbly entices your way, always terrified she might snap.
Something on your mind?
She smiles.
Drink this!
Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operating on these flavors, would it certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is pounds away.
Pounds away?
You pound the drink. Oh my god, it's quite nice.
I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like?
A fluffy cat mask.
It's like the fluffiest white cat masks, like a marshmallow fluff level. You can barely make out any of the features.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Meow?
Okay, guess I asked. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone, in my skimpy pajamas.
Huntress winks at you.
Mommy, 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 mommy. Jinx, are you tired?
No.
Tired of my shit.
I'm actually just getting tired of reading, that's the thing.
You want to take a break from it? This does have a save feature.
Yeah,
You
I
can
know.
stop.
I kind of just want to see how far this goes, because there is episodes, right? This is just one whole...
From what I've heard from other people, it can be quite long, and we have been going for
2 hours, almost
2 hours. Yeah, let's take a break because I
Alright.
do know how like much visual novels can take out of you. So.
Alright. We are gonna take a pause here. We'll be right back, everybody. You're back as I am back as well. So I just thought of something. We are on the second episode.
We are?
Technically. Because we just had recently woke up not long ago, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't gone to bed yet. So technicality, we're on the second episode still.
You want to end it off as we're going to bed this time?
Yeah, we're gonna end it off
Okay.
here. Just to let everyone just take a breather, and you and I take a breather in between reading everything. Should we discuss how we feel about the game so far?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay. So what do you think of the game?
Mommy? Again, you know, I wish choices were a tad clearer on what is going on, you know?
Yeah.
Much appreciated if, I could know, like, you know, hey, you know, like, for example, that choice that we made earlier, where it's like, oh, it's a bit much. I didn't know I'd be, like, mean about it, you know?
Like the hoarding one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, I didn't want to be mean.
Yeah, but it happens.
Like, I was, you know, just gonna be like, you know, it's a bit much, darling. Sweet pie, love of my life. You know?
Okay, so what do we think of our lovely killers? Besides Huntress, because we obviously know your thoughts on Huntress.
We love Huntress. We stan Huntress. Spirit is really interesting. Wraith, hot. Trapper, I can't stand. I can't stand Trapper.
Okay, what about Trickster?
He's clearly referencing a in the works project, clearly, or at least some kind of DLC for this game, which means that very well we could have, because that more expensive luxurious island is clearly referencing where Trickster can be romanced and other killers can be romanced. So, for example, I think Artist would be there. I love Vommy Mommy, but I don't think they'd put Vommy Mommy.
Right.
Maybe.
Probably
Maybe
Oni.
Legion?
Oni might be in
Oni,
that because
Oni would make sense.
Oni would make sense because Spirit's in this one versus Oni on the other island. Because in technicality, if you want to go by story lore, they're actually related. Funny enough. It could be on two different islands. So what do we think about Claudette and Dwighty Boy?
I want to be a sandwich.
You want to be a sandwich between the two? Oh my god.
I'm just saying, I'd like to be sandwich. Right there in the middle.
Yeah, no, so when we get to the point of saying goodnight and stuff, going to bed, I think we'll save there.
That's where we'll end it. Yeah.
And we'll end it there, and we'll go somewhere else.
And we'll, have our own private time.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. Right? Mainly. Mostly.
Honestly, I want to get to know more with Trapper, with the whole idea of him being rich and shit. Like, I want to understand how he became rich and stuff.
So you want to get into the billionaire's pants, as all bro bitches do.
Well, not that. I'm just curious what they all do for him. Plus, I want to understand Rafe's passion and everything, including spirits. Because obviously, let's take a step back for about this and look over it all. Wraith had mentioned about the young man and stuff, and obviously, when we were replying to him, that was his lore. Then with Spirit's story, with the flowers and whatnot, she did state that it wasn't her story, quote unquote, but it was actually her story.
Yeah.
To make it mystery.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious of how with Huntress and Trapper stories are going to be like next.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Mama Huntress and like mentioned something about her mom, or something about how she used to steal away children, because that's very much a part of her lore. So I look so small and fragile near you.
Well, it's because you keep turning yourself small.
But I am small. Isn't that right?
Oh my god, stop!
Oh.
What happened to your flowers?
Oh, I took them off.
Oh, you took them off.
It was getting steamy in the tub.
Oh, it's
can't
getting too
strip
steamy.
everything. You know.
Too steamy up in here for you?
Oh, not steamy enough.
Alright. Let's get back into this real quick, so then we can end it here.
No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go.
Not yet, at least, haha, you kooky kids. Soon.
Fucking soon. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about?
Something less deadly than throwing axes and chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought?
Maybe making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker! I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murder's Island. Dwight, I need your help.
Doing something in a different place entirely?
You read my mind. Meet you there.
Oh god.
We're talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I picked a lot of them.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I did not mean to press.
It's okay. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point to which one's safe to eat. Fuck me. Okay, that sounds easy enough.
I'm gonna go with the yellow one because that looks safer.
Oops, that little fella's aluminum skull cap. After eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Next up, this one is very easy. I'll make sure you nail it. Point to the one that won't result in instant death if you eat it.
I'm gonna just go with this one.
Okay. Ruh-roh! You would have just eaten a deadly dapperling, which has a nice name that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question. Which will you make a jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die?
Well, let's go with the white one.
Aw, jeez, I'm sorry, hun. That's a destroying angel. It is very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and let's hope you hunt better than you forage, because you're bad at foraging. Very bad. Get us all killed bad.
Huntress claps her hands digitally.
I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know other killers are very alluring in all their own way, but it means a lot that you'd spend time with me, a forest bumpkin such as myself.
They are not. They are hard. They are hot, aren't they? I mean, I was sort of forced to. You're no pumpkin.
I wouldn't say she's a bumpkin, she's a bean. They are hard, aren't they? Would you sleep with one if you could? Come on, marry a hanky-panky push off a cliff. Wraith, Trapper, and Spirit?
Huntress chuckles.
Definitely kill Wraith, because I'd probably kill him by accident anyways. Nearly smashed his head in just reaching for the salt at lunch today.
Oof. Ooh!
Hanky-panky with Spirit because she seems really bendy.
Oh my god.
Marry Trapper, unfortunately, because he's probably the only one who could survive in my cabin and make himself useful. In every scenario, I'd be upset. How about you?
Kill them all or tell her you're 3. Oof.
Mommy Huntress, my devotion is to you. Mommy Huntress.
I suppose I'd marry Trapper, get hanky-panky on with the whole Wraith, and push Spirit off a cliff. What?!
The Spirit and the Trapper are switched for me. I would definitely fuck Wraith.
Yeah. What? I thought it would let you choose the option of the 3. But
I guess that's
not.
a romance rating with everyone. You're a naughty little one, aren't you? We're here!
Pada and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, I'm not being honest. I'm being honest that you're the only one who can hear me. Oh god. The gang is all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Ollie feels like it's been here a lot longer than that actually. So it's so late that the sun's already beginning to rise, but I better get to this over quickly so that, you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal domination of particularly narrator dom. Good thing you're really used to your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mug, the basket case, the psychotic bunny, girl, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Hit your dream date and see who me chooses. Who's ready for a round robin?
Around we're talking.
No, not to eat, Huntress.
Each killer has 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow.
And no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the orders does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first, get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book.
Talking.
Hit us, Spirit.
Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight! You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, he'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew.
That's it?
If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up with whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them?
Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Sorry, anyways, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I really prefer to just tell Jinxie me privately.
Ew.
I don't really know how that's going to work with these games mechanics.
What if you just whispered it to Jinxie me?
Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. Then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing where we will really bond. Maybe finally get off this island, and maybe then we can go on a real date. Oh. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods proud.
Getting hot in here. I'll take off all my clothes. Chopper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only by polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event that is also larger than the narrative of the day-by-daylight dating experience?
Sometimes you gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Jinxie me, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. If not, you're gonna mag it. Also, everyone even confront sexy ladies in a rabbit masks and better stay the hell away from my yacht.
Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. You won't even know it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing! Go away! Then, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure.
What kind of treasure are we looking for?
Guess you'll have to pick me and find out. Yeah, I'll tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear that you're already going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about all these options when you're ready to choose in the morning.
Now go dream about all these swoosh-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice and come dawn.
Have a swell night.
Did you two forget to mention something? Aha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do.
No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without slinging out one of our contestants who already is teetering at the edge of a psychological break.
And giving them a little push.
Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm now just finding out about it?
Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island.
It's now time to eliminate one of the killers.
Oof, it's like butchering him, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, and you can't, but can you break their heart? You dare to even try?
You mean?
That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be?
But why? Because it's dramatic?
Because it's surprising?
Because it's a classical reversal of fate?
And it will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Pepper seems like he might tolerate you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere she floats. I hear she can disappear, hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, you know, he might cry. Although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is I don't envy you, boss, so which sociopath are you eliminating? Oh!
Fuck. I think it's a good time to end it off here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's think about this, alright?
I'm thinking about it too.
Let's think about this. Okay, Wraith doesn't seem like he cares, but I like Wraith. I think he's actually really hot. I think he's actually, like, really, really hot. And we love Mommy, you know.
Mommy and Spirit are staying. It's between Wraith and Trapper for me.
I mean, the game says that we have a high love tolerance with Trapper, but in all honesty, you remember how he said that he, like, appreciates honesty? Maybe, possibly this is one of those times where he'll appreciate honesty?
Yeah,
I just really like Wraith, but I feel like he'd be the easiest to eliminate.
I really don't like Wraith, personally, because, honestly, he kind of seems like not a dating type, in my personal opinion.
I mean, I think he's a really nice and sincere soul.
He's sweet, but not my type.
Yeah.
So are we going
not
with
your
Wraith?
type.
He's not my type for that type of way.
Okay, alright.
He seems like overly the top pushy with me.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess that means we're getting rid of Wraith.
Are you okay with getting rid of Wraith?
Yeah.
Okay. The achievement unlocked. Peace out, Wraith.
Oh my gosh. Look here, I'm horny, but I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo.
Aww.
Please don't take it personally, it's just my opinion of who you are and what you do deep down as a person, and I don't like it. Like, give me something, you know? A kiss, a wink, a hold my hand. Finish telling me all about this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't.
Wraith raises taller than you've ever seen him and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope and humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You are just like the rest of them. There is no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. And burn everything and everyone to the ground. He leaves. Pretty badass exit. Was not expecting that. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get a shut-eye.
Don't worry too much about the broken heart you've just left behind.
Because of course they'll be receiving consoling prize. They might not get to go home with Jinxie Me when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again.
That's right. We're sending our limited player home with...
Oh my god! They're all mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Audit approved.
Have you slept well? I hope you sleep well tonight, Jinxie Me. You're my hero for what you've accomplished.
How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicide maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing that you'll do what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back, put you to sleep themselves. You know these two. Schedule. Alright. We're gonna save it there.
Hey. Oh my lord.
Main menu. Alright. So that was the first 2 episodes of Hooked on You. I'm gonna move you over just a wee bit because you are on top of my avatar a bit too much. Just a wee bit.
Got you.
You're fine.
I can scoot on over.
Oh.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, woman. Alright, so, since we've done Hooked on You, I hope everyone enjoyed those episodes. At least the two of them, that at most. What did you think, Mimi?
I loved it.
You loved it? For the first 2
Yeah.
episodes? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did 2 hours, which isn't bad.
Almost 3. This is your
Almost
typical
3.
streaming time, so.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
So next time we'll stream, So I have planned at most tomorrow. I will be streaming Bindi the Ink Machine if anyone is interested at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And hopefully we'll get back on Hooked on You another time period with the lovely Mimi, of course.
Yo.
Side by me. And I'll see you guys next time. If today was your birthday, happy fucking birthday. Good damn. Bye!